yours, the world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine, it's mine, whose world is this?
The world is yours, the world is yours.
Oh, hello. I guess this is the part of the program where I decide to monologue for 12 minutes. I'm just kidding. I'm not like some of you animals. I will say that the recent Quartz aggression should possibly be addressed. And by that, I mean it's kind of embarrassing when you think about the former headliner of the Frontliners becoming the backliner in Castianity 3.75 Kirkland edition with Sheldon Tremblay putting on makeup and stuff. It's weird, but I digress. It's not my place to judge. That being said, last week this big idiot decided to put his hands on Stacey Clark. That's a big no-no. He also put his hands on plenty of security personnel, which is also a big no-no. It's really difficult to have to repeat history. Might as well call him Quartzio Stardom. If you didn't understand that reference, by all means, check back in the archives, get yourself a history lesson, see how that turned out for good old Claudio. I'll give you a hint. It ended with some kind of a gimp mask and weird sex stuff. But I digress. It's fine. We're not talking about it. We're talking about Quartz being an idiot. So I've spoken to Dupree, I've spoken to my boo, Big Match Boo, spoken to officials, spoken to Stacy, make sure she's fine, want to know. And I've spoken to the COO, you may know him as Drago Caesar, if you nasty, Bubba. And we've all come to a decision, and we made it clear, I made it clear that these are not the way you're supposed to behave as a professional, despite being a loser. That's the problem. The problem is he is a loser. The biggest fall off since AC Cobra. 2011. Oh, wow, look at that. The times change. Despite every opportunity this man was afforded, the list of accolades this man has accomplished in his, 8-9 years in OCWFED, despite warnings upon warnings, sanctioned fines, and everything in the like. Just like Claudio Stardom, history repeats itself, and we find ourselves here in his courts. So effective immediately, OCWFED has come to the release of one.
Hold that thought for just 1 minute. I understand you kept the lights on for over 20 years and nobody deserves a pass for breaking the rules. But you said you've spoken to everybody in the back about this, right? Everybody except one. Now I ain't gonna lie, Quartz deserves to get his big dumb ass fired. Matter of fact, he should probably be in jail somewhere or laughing it up in the Grippy Socks Hotel. But the problem is, that's how he wants it to end. Ever since the beginning of last year, attacking Bingo, waging war against OCW, selfishly putting himself over everybody he shares a locker room with, he's looking to flame out rather than fade away.
Mr. Marshall, you should know very well, in fact, after all these many years, there's one thing I don't do. I don't deal with ultimatums, and I don't deal with terrorists, if you will. That's a polite way of saying f***ing idiots. Should probably bleep that. If you don't want to be here, I will personally show you where the door is, like I have done for the past many years. Doesn't matter, champion, legend, and the like.
That's the problem. He's been looking for that door this whole time. He wants you to prove that you're the corrupt, tin pot, banana pepper sandwich republic dictator he says you are, by having him fired. He wants to martyrize himself so he can have an excuse for all his own problems. Why do you think he's targeting referees and interviewers? Because he's afraid if he's actually got to leave it all in the ring, he's not going to have it in him anymore. So allow me, if you will, to make a proposition. Instead of letting him go in disgrace and paperwork, like some disgruntled office worker finally did what he said he was gonna do about that red stapler. Let's handle it like wrestlers. Let's handle it in the ring. And who might do that, you may ask? I think the people out there know who it is. Boss man, I'm asking you for a favor. I'm asking you to let me tie up the boots one more time and put a military-grade, protein-packed, signed, sealed, and delivered 5-year, 500,000-mile warranted ass-whooping on that 280-pound sack of droopy shit and wet toilet paper.
Mr. Marshall, you're aware that you're no longer a performer. You don't fight no more. You're in the back right now, as a matter of fact. Trying to get over, if you will. Doing a pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
No fret about that. I ain't looking for a payday. I ain't looking for no cruise ship comeback tour. I'm simply looking for the chance to stand up for innocent people and for the butts you put in these seats. I want you to lift that suspension and then bring that big bastard out here next week on Riot, face to face, to accept my challenge. If he wants to go off the rails again after I get my hands on him, we can hold me personally responsible.
Mr. Marshall, these things do not come at the very whim, and such decisions like these are never easy. I will say this, Mr. Marshall, your loyalty to OCWFED and its constituents and subsidiaries has been admirable for a very long time. This is why you still are employed. But understand this, Mr. Marshall. If I need to come out here and spend 18 minutes regarding this stupid situation, once again, it will be your ass. And no amount of old yacht rock and or classic rock will save you, sir. You better keep that idiot in check. You do that, you get what you desire. The squared circle once again. And to you, my big red, reckless, reviled, raucous, rancid, ragged, rabid-ass friend, come mierda maricón, mourir lentement, s'il vous plaît. Omaiwa hontoni saitera kono bakayaro. In closing, aus Wiedersehen, Schweinhund. Because él, mi mundo, a ti se me plachas, Kiryu.
It's yours. Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, it's mine.
I sip the Dom P, watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my